In a world full of Dungeons and Dragons content, Jamazing presents a new way of playing the classic tabletop game. Welcome to DM Roulette, a game where the players rotate who the Dungeon Master will be each month. No need to sift through countless episodes to figure out what's going on here. Each adventure will begin and end in 3 parts. And don't you worry, the beloved cast of characters will stay consistent from adventure to adventure, unless they die. So, without further ado, let's start the next episode of DM Roulette.
The final episode in my series, so hopefully we wrap everything up nicely. Last time, you guys found out you were trapped in this city by a mysterious force field, and you got a job from the local town hall to try to help sort this out, specifically to get Might, who you guys said was the culprit behind all the mysterious going-ons around the city. Oliver examined a mysterious fountain, and then we never got to play out the rest of the part, so that's where we're going to start off. I believe Minos and Gunnar were headed to the place where the house collapsed, where Might was last seen, and Ironjaw, Bee, and Rocket were going to the glass factory. So we'll just start there. So when you get to the glass factory, it is a kind of ironclad building with a lot of windows, many of which have been shattered due to the snow that you guys have been encountering. When you get inside, you expect kind of a lot of activity from a factory, but what you see are more, well, maybe actually just expect machines at this point. Lots of arms and machines around conveyor belts of globe-shaped glasses. And there's a single man working what looks like a big funnel or furnace. So the conveyor belts you see, there's like 3 conveyor belts. One has glass, one has wooden planks, and the other one doesn't seem to be in commission at the moment.
Have you seen anyone trying to eat the factory?
Oh my gosh! The man will turn around and he has robotic hands, secondary robotic hands that hang below his human hands. In those hands, he's holding a glass orb that is glowing hot, and he fumbles it as you walk in. He's like, I didn't see you! We're not supposed to have visitors at this time! What are you doing here?
Well, we're looking for someone who'd be trying to eat the factory, so I'm glad that you're not having any issues of that sort.
What a strange quest. I've never heard of something like that before. Well, I'm hoping to have visitors. I'll go on a break. It's been quite some time. I'm Theodore. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm Ironjaw. What is it that you do here?
Oh, we make glassworks of many kind. What you'll see that I'm working on now is our specialty. Our globes. Our various globes to commemorative globes.
Are they more commemorative than, say, a plaque?
Well, these are very special. This glass was designed by the founder and completely unbreakable except for a secret way. And we can put anything in these globes. It's wonderful.
Excuse me. Question.
Where's welcome?
Darling, yes, I have a question over here. Down here. How do you break glass?
Hold on, Cass. I gotta turn up your volume. I can't hear you. Hold on. Go again.
Do you break the glass, man?
I think your mic is filtering it out when you get too loud.
Yeah, you can get too
the
loud.
higher you go, the less we hear.
Shut up. Hilarious.
You have to go deep voice for Rocket.
It's hilarious. Is that good?
We can hear you.
What's your question?
Darling, yes, down here. How do you break the glass?
Oh, I can't give you that. That's a trade secret. But no, I can't.
Rocket will go over and give her a real high five with a twisty twist and a slappy slap, and then slide 1 gold coin into their hand.
Into the hand of the robotic creatures?
Yes.
Okay.
Into this. Yeah.
So when you slap around this glass, first of all, it's beautiful glass, perfectly circular. But like you'll notice it falls on the ground, it doesn't break. Like as much as you top it down, when you pull out a coin, you'll actually notice that Theodore is visibly shocked. Like, what? How did you get? Oh no, that's not a problem. Never mind. Yes.
How big do you make these globes?
They're just regular, like handheld size. There'd be no reason to make them any larger. They're just for commemorative purposes. We put them on the bases here, and then you can put whatever you want. Display them on shelves.
Well, what if
how
you
do
wanted to display something a little bigger, like a few feet tall?
I suppose you could, but I've never done that. I'm the only employee here right now.
Is there any chance that you could make something like that in the next, say, few hours?
How big would you need it?
How big is might?
A foot, like a foot and a half. I think.
Yeah, it's pretty small, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just big enough to fit something about 1.5 feet tall. I have a commemorative statue that I'd like to store.
I mean, I could certainly take a commission. It's a very weird request. Let me see what we have on the docket. He'll flip through, I guess, his booklets and be like, well, I can make this for 15 gold pieces if you want.
Sure, that seems like a very reasonable price.
And out of curiosity, how would one retrieve said objects from the glass?
Well, let's work on getting it in first. How do you get it in?
Well, we need the object when I make the glass. We like encase it. Here, I'll show you the process. So he'll like skip over to be like, first we make the glass in the globe. Then when he'll go to the second conveyor belt. Then when you have your commemorative piece, we put it on the stand and you can have labels. And the one label will say like snow, and he'll put another one, and you fill that with whatever you want. We have these nice glass beads. And then another one will have like rain, and be like, you can fill this with something nice. And then another stand will have hits.
Nailed it.
Then you put whatever you want in it, and you have a nice commemorative globe.
Why'd
No,
we
that
end up in
sounds
the
wonderful.
glass globe?
Okay, so I don't have the object that I'd like to commemorate on me right now, so I'll have to come back later.
Okay, I will work on the glass for you then. I mean, really, there aren't that many commissions coming in nowadays. I just make it for fun, so this will be great.
Perfect. Thanks for all your help.
No
Do
problem.
let us know if you see a creature trying to eat the walls of the building.
I mean, I'll call out if I see that, but I don't know how to reach you.
Calling out will probably be good enough.
What kind of magic goes into making this?
Oh, enchantment?
Like, explain the process. What does the magic do? We know magic has names, but what does it actually do to the glass that makes it different?
Oh, it's containment magic. It's basically things that wouldn't necessarily fit into that space can be made to fit into that space. We just put commemorative pieces in it, but I mean, in theory, like we have a product. We have glass marbles, which you could store large volumes of water in, plants that grow. It's one of our top sellers.
Bea will kind of take out of her pocket the snow that she picked up. She'll be like, "Is this kind of like the stuff you make?"
That is definitely the stuff. Wow, that's the exact material, but much larger. And he'll like show you the barrels of filling. It's like, see, this is the filling we normally put in our globes, but much smaller.
So, could this
Where did you
be?
get this? This is so strange. This is supposed to be a secret recipe.
Well, I mean, I could share this with you, but I think we need to trade a little bit. Maybe we could talk about how I could break the glass, and I'll give you these beads, and we can talk about where they came from. But it's a
Oh,
mutual exchange.
I mean, I really like to break the glass. I'm not gonna lie, but
That's good. Yeah, I mean, there's no one else here. Like, none of your coworkers have to know.
roll
And
a
this guy's a
persuasion.
robot. Sure. Not strong.
Not
Could be
strong.
worse.
I'll admit. I'll be the first to admit that.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I can't betray this.
Oh.
This.
While she's doing that and she's active, I can get the feeling that this person is actively thinking about it. Would you consider that as surface thought?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, B is definitely gonna cast detect thoughts while we're talking about how to break the glass.
Okay. So it's actually like right on the surface because he really wants to show you, and you could tell he loves doing it. So what he's envisioning in his head is he's picturing himself grabbing one of the orbs, and there's a little inscription on the orb, and he waves his hand over it, and it breaks in his hand. And in his hand, you'll notice, is embedded a gold coin.
How embedded are we talking about?
Well, it's like part of the robotic hand. Sorry. So you know how he has like the normal human hands? He has a secondary robotic hand hanging off of it.
While
And it's-
while B is still casting that, because I think I get a minute, she's gonna be like, "Oh, and we've seen this special gold coin. We have one. What's his name has it? You seemed really interested in gold coins. Is there something special about gold coins in the area?" I'm trying to see what surface thought that sparks.
sorry, can you repeat the question that you're asking?
Sure, she's just talking more about the gold coin because as Rocket went to pay with a gold coin, he seemed really interested and then saw it and wasn't. And we got paid a specific gold coin. And there's clearly something in his mind about a gold coin. I'm just trying to see if there's anything special that we need to know.
He's confused. He's like, I strange that you're asking me about coins. And in his head, you'll see a picture of a coin. And on that coin is the face. I mean, you've only ever really seen the robotic version of this, but the robotic face, if it was human, so not Sylvia's face, but like a robot. Oh, anyway, it's not Sylvia. That was a misleading way to describe that. You see a face which you might not actually recognize. Sorry.
Okay. Is it a male face?
It is a male face, yes.
Okay, so maybe the original guy.
Maybe the founder.
Yeah, and lastly, okay, so here's the glass ball, and she'll pass that over. Like, where do you think that came from?
I really don't know. I thought I was the only last living person who would know how to make this. This is very, very strange.
Said make this. Who else knew how to make this?
Well, I mean, my grandfather passed down the secret to his kids, then they passed it down to me, and you would need a large workshop and right materials, but like this is exactly right down to like the makeup. I can definitely tell this is ours. It even has a little engraving on the bottom of our company.
Would a large dome in the shape of a turtle that perhaps is flying around be a suitable workspace?
Only we had looked into it to know.
I mean, I really couldn't say. I'm really pleased with my workshop. Are you a realtor? Are you trying to sell in your space?
No, I like to ask random questions and just kind of see where it gets us here. And on that topic, have you seen the giant pair of eyes in the sky recently?
I've been working here all day. I haven't heard anything. All I've heard is the commotion and some glass windows breaking, but I've stuck to my post. This is my first break.
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that.
I see you still have detect thoughts on. That is genuine. Like he hasn't taken a break.
Okay. I think it's probably over at this point. So
yes, this man is a fine worker and is doing great work here, and let's
very
not
handy.
distract
Very
him
handy.
too much.
All four handy. Where? Oh, one last question actually. I've noticed some mechanical apparatuses or appendages on many of your other village mates. Where does that come from?
Oh, well, I mean, this is passed down. These are all of the constructs in this city were built by the founder and been passed down to keep this city as alive and thriving.
So you're related to the founder.
Yeah, my great grandfather.
Is everyone here related to the founder?
No, just me and Sylvia.
So cousins.
And there are a few of us in the previous and other towns, local towns, but not in this city.
I was really
Okay.
hoping someone would have a robot torso stuck onto their torso, and we could just grab all the bits and turn them into a robot.
Well, my brother Marcus in the nearby city of Red Bank has a leg. That's pretty
Nope.
close.
Don't think that city exists anymore. It
Oh,
might
that's
be a
really.
crater.
I'd be really sad to find out my brother didn't exist anymore.
Okay.
Well, he still exists, but he's dead. You see.
What?
Well, it happens to, mortals.
Oh god.
That's why you're called mortals.
What? Why are you saying such things?
You'll have to excuse him. His programming sometimes can be a little dry.
Yeah,
Wow.
the glass that he's working on.
I think that's racist.
Yeah, so dismissive of
It just
Iron
feels-
Jaw.
It just feels racist.
Robots are people too.
He's saying that
I'm
because-
sorry, it's a very sad thing, but we were just at that town, and it's a crater now.
As me saying that to Iron Jaw, she'll kind of wink, and I don't know if that's gonna even communicate what she's trying to do, but she will wink nonetheless.
So he'll start to get a little sad. He's like, "This is really surprising." He'll tear up a bit and he'll be like, I need a break," and he'll like take off his gloves and like walk into the back room. Like, "I'm so sorry. Please don't touch any of the merchandise. I just need a moment." And he's bringing the gloves with him, but he's taking off his robotic arms and walking to the back. He's not just gonna leave him lying about.
What free
We're breaking
merchandise?
the
Locals.
One by one.
Can I go check out his arms?
Yeah, it's our free
He
merchandise.
brought
did
them
he-
with him, so you can
Yeah,
follow him, but he's going into like a back room, like past the furnace. He's leaving the
Oh.
furnace running too. He's not even turning that off.
He left the gloves, but he took the arms.
That's
And
dangerous.
he brought like they're little hands that they clip onto his wrist, so he has an additional hand. But he slipped them off, to take them off his wrist because he stopped working. But he carried them into the back room with him.
Okay.
Is there any cool merch?
So in the back they have commemorative. I'm just gonna call them snow globes now because there's no reason to be sly about it. They have like bags of marbles.
does one of them say, "I visited the tri-towns of Red, whatever it is"? And
Yeah,
the
they
fact
have
they-
little mini towns of Aurea, like Red Bank, Everbranch.
See, those will be rare and valuable now.
Oh my god, we're in a snow globe.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Okay. Yeah. So on that note, when we were looking at eyes in the sky, or when we couldn't get out of the of the city, was it an
Look at
invisible
snow.
force field, or was it maybe glass? And
I'm
actually, I
right
guess
with
if we're looking at this, can we go out and have a look around? Is there a wall around the city?
So, I mean, once you kind of checked the force field, you could see, and you saw that mob, people were coming from all corners of the city saying they couldn't get out. So, yes, you kind of presume that there's a cylindrical force field around the city. A spherical
Spherical.
field, yeah.
But is there a good place to get a view of the edges of the city so we could look for a possible inscription? Or
Like
would
the
it
clock
be
tower?
Like the top
of the
at
clock
the top of the
tower?
clock tower?
Yeah.
So when you were on the top of the clock tower, B had a really good observation check and didn't see anything like that.
Mm.
It looked
Be on the bottom.
it didn't necessarily look like there was anything. Like she could still see into the distance. Yeah.
Just a special snow globe, just for us.
Do we maybe? How much? Is there a price for the snow globe and the marbles?
I mean, he's not there.
The big one
Okay.
was 15 gold, so less
So
than
maybe
that for
Yeah.
maybe Beal grab a small sack of marbles and a small globe, and she'll leave a few gold behind as payment.
I apologize for the crude nature of this artwork, but I made these quickly. So here is the bag of marbles.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Sorry,
I
are
reserve
you-
the right after this to change this because I'm not entirely sure how stacked this is, but this is currently what is in the bag of marbles.
ooh.
Wow.
Does anyone else find the artwork sort of?
Rushed.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Art itself is beautiful and it's done by an actual artist. I
Yeah.
took that picture online. I should give them credit. I don't know their name. I'm sorry.
That looks really good.
But, like
Two
the text, I
times
just
tree.
Oh my god, you just typed out the text.
I feel like 100 of these marbles.
I'm gonna say this is the only one readily available.
Dang.
All the others are kind of like in a factory line or seem to be. This is the only one you can get out of the stock without noticing, I guess.
Yeah, Beal leave the 5 gold behind.
Okay, oh, that's nice.
Aw. This is worth
This
way
is
more
what
than this, but you know what?
I didn't know that when I picked up the sack. I just picked them up.
When she stole it, she
Yeah.
didn't know its real value.
If I just close my eyes and go into Best Buy and grab a random box, can I just leave like a $5 bill? Because I don't really know what I'm
Yes.
grabbing.
That's
You're stealing.
That's exactly
or
what you
paying
could do.
I hate to
something.
say this, but clearly this is one of the magical items I intended to give you. Oh, I'm not too concerned in how you acquire it.
Anyways,
We're concerned with the
right,
fact that Beatrice can just appropriate what she wants.
You leave 5 gold coins.
Typical settler colonialist mentality.
These are mine now.
I gave something
What?
back.
Take
Don't
half.
worry.
Here's
She'll
some
know-
here's some beads.
feels
All of
no
your
guilt.
stuff is mine now.
No guilt.
No guilt. I'm gonna leave him a great review on Yelp.
Beatrice is writing like a negative tip on the receipt. This was only worth 5 gold, so I'm taking off the $2.
I was trying to be nice, but obviously you guys are fucking terrible people.
What? We're not stealing. How are we
stole
terrible?
a thing.
Was there a price? Hold on. Was there a price tag underneath?
Ah,
There was no price tag labeled on it.
Okay, well,
It's even more like leaning towards you stole it.
Not even for sale.
He's like,
It's
my
an
family
heirloom."
jewels.
I hope you feel good about this, Jamie, because B was 100% going to give them to you, as you have little rocks that you always throw with your sling.
Hey,
Mm.
Minos doesn't know that you stole these.
he's an innocent third-party
Yeah.
purchaser for fair
Don't
value.
punish Minos for this.
The rogue, go steal more shit and don't pay for it.
Stealing any of this? I want to come back and trap Might in a snow globe.
Like the
this
one
guy
I took,
to like me.
like the other one I have.
So I'm gonna head out and I'm just gonna like raise my voice so he can hear me and be like, "Thanks for all your help. Hopefully we'll be back later for the commission."
You'll hear like a sobbing reply like, okay, no problem.
Thanks for this neat globe. I left some cash on the desk for you. Bye.
Oh, those are souvenirs. Feel free to take it.
Okay, I will.
Fuck you.
Mine was first.
Yours was
not,
first?
not on my screen.
Yeah.
No, not on my screen.
What?
Yeah.
Mine says me.
Suck it.
Minos and Gunnar. Minos and Gunnar were trying to track down Might and see what they could find. When you get to the rubble, you're not able to find like any remnants of her, but you do see like 2 tiny little footprints that seem to be making a path in the dirt. You follow that for as long as you can, and they disappear. And then you find a track of bite marks on buildings and chunks of building that seem to be missing. A demolished dwelling. As you kind of like walk down the street and you're following this trail of destruction. Eventually, you come to a place that looks like 4 or 5 buildings in a row have been completely demolished, except for like the archways of these buildings. There's like nobody around. This place seems to have been evacuated, except for a woman who sits in one of these doorways, very casually relaxed. Yeah, she's sitting she's like grayish skin, lying in one of the doorways.
This is us after we left the glass factory, right?
No, this is what was happening at
perfect.
the glass factory. This is Gunnar and Minos went to try to track down Might.
Perfect.
We don't recognize this woman at all?
Give me an insight check, and I specifically ask this because it's Gunnar and Minos, and I feel like they're the 2 characters that would need to do this.
I think there's a chance Gunnar might not do this.
I'm afraid they've been left alone. Ugh.
Okay. She's familiar, but you can't quite place it.
Oh, hello there. My name's Minos. Have we met?
You look familiar, but I cannot quite place you.
Well, maybe. I can't quite place you either. What are your names again?
Oh, I'm Minos. And this is Gunnar.
I am. Who the hell are you?
Oh, no, he's Gunnar.
I mean, I remember you guys now. You guys helped me a little while back, like lifetimes ago, I think. Sorry, I'm a little exhausted. I think I need to take a nap.
Oh, but we help a lot of people. And if we helped you, then maybe you can help us.
Sure, what do you need?
Do you know how all of these buildings got like this?
Yeah, I think there was something that was eating them.
Something.
Yes.
Did you see
We
where
know
that
that.
something went?
Yeah, I did. I know exactly where they are.
Show us.
I don't think that that's a good idea. They're
I think it is a better
very
idea.
dangerous.
It is a better idea than not showing me when I ask you to show me.
I don't think it is.
Well, I don't. Why is it dangerous? We don't want to get into any trouble.
Oh, well, who you're looking for is very dangerous now.
Oh, do
I
you
am
know
also
her?
very dangerous.
I know her.
What's her name?
It's
Oh, wait,
Mike.
we know her name. Oh, yeah, it's Might. Yeah, I
These
said it at
two,
the
oh
same
my
time. I
God.
remembered. Oh, is Might dangerous? Well, to these buildings, I guess. She did this.
Only to the people that get in her way.
I can empathize. I am also very dangerous to people who get in my way, or people who do not take me to might when I ask them to take me to might.
My goodness, I remember you now. I'm so sorry. You gave me food before. I never returned the favor. She'll pick up like a clump of a building and go, I'm so sorry, here you go. And she'll pass you like a pile of like a thing of rubble.
Oh, wow,
Thank you. I
thank
shall-
you.
Treasure this always, and he will throw it over his shoulder.
Oh,
Mine also
that's
put
amazing.
his part in like a little pouch in like his like shirt right in front of him.
Yeah, I will treasure this always. That is very nice of you.
No problem. I don't need all of it, so I mean, it's not all going to use, so
Okay, well,
if that's
thank you
all,
for
I'll
your
be
help.
alright. No problem.
All right, I will commence with torture. Right or left arm?
I'm afraid I don't understand the question.
I'm going to chop off one of your arms.
No,
You want
no.
right arm or you want left arm?
Oh my goodness.
I am asking politely.
It's true. He will do it. He's done it before.
Oh, I am going to do it, yes. We have passed the point of keeping both arms.
I mean, I suppose if you must, she'll like casually reach out her arm
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, give it a try.
Gunnar will
Oh.
take out his great axe and swing to take out her arm.
Mhm.
Cut off her arm. De-arm her? Is there like
Minos
a
is
decapitate
gonna look
but for the
away.
arm? De-limb?
So roll an attack.
Okay.
This is what happens when these two are alone.
I mean, they did find the thing they were looking for.
Wasn't particularly good attack.
Okay.
So this is what happens when Gunnar is left alone with only one other party member.
You take the swing, and she does not budge at all. She lets the axe hit her, and you don't even feel like you get any traction on her arm. Like, it feels like it almost bounces off. And she's like, well, are you satisfied now?
No, you still have your arm. I am the opposite of satisfied.
You seem very dangerous. What did you say your name was?
Well, I'm Everbrand.
Everbrand? Oh, I didn't know.
Yes.
Is it the... Are you the founder?
No, related to the founder, but definitely not the founder.
Cannot be founder, she is a woman.
Oh, well, maybe the founder was a woman before. You don't know.
That
No.
sounds unlikely.
He wasn't.
Whoa, so you're from around here? What? Do you
We're
know that
wasting
there's some...
time.
No, there was some eyeballs up in the sky. Did you see those? Do you know what that's about? We spoke to the founder.
You spoke to the founder?
Yeah, we did.
What did he say?
Oh, he put us on a quest. He wanted us to go find someone very important.
Who are you looking for? Oh,
He
Mike.
seems-
I remember that. I remember. Sorry, that was silly of me.
Yeah.
Yes, so we circle back to main point. Take us to Might.
I won't be doing that.
Oh,
I think Might is happy where she is.
the founder seems pretty upset with her.
And she's probably pretty upset with the founder.
Oh, why?
Well, I mean, the founder's trying to keep everything he has away from her. It's very inconsiderate.
You know a lot about Might and what she thinks.
I do. I know a lot about a lot of things. Especially
Yes,
now that I'm full.
Hmm.
Do you want to try chopping arm off?
Your
Maybe we
arm?
can poke. Maybe we can poke an eye.
No, I think we should probably leave her
I
rest
very
now,
soft.
Gunnar. Minos gonna
She'll,
start
like-
pulling Gunnar away from the woman.
She'll like
We have not found Might,
Well, we're gonna continue the trail.
but she knows where Might is. This is the trail. She is trail. You
Yeah,
are
but-
trail.
yeah,
You guys
but-
want to see where I was born?
No, I want to see
Kinda
Might.
I do.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, follow me if you do. And she'll start skipping. And she'll like weave through the doorways that were left standing. And as she weaves through them, like each one she walks through will crumble down behind her. And
Oh,
she'll be
geez.
like skipping and whistling as she goes.
She's sorry, not regular size, but she's like human or humanoid, medium
Yeah,
creature.
she looks like a regular sized woman.
So a lot bigger than a foot and a half, you would say.
Correct.
Okay,
Shut up.
good.
I had a perfectly good plan.
Very
Minos
shoddy
is going to
Shoot her in
He's
the eye
gonna-
with your magic stone.
Minos is going to summon Acorn and is going to tell Acorn to go to the city hall where we said that we would meet and get anybody from our party to come back to us. Go up.
So are you staying where you are now and they want you to come to you? Or how, like, where are you telling them to go?
I'm telling Acorn to go to City Hall, so center of town, and
Okay.
when he encounters anybody from our party, to come back to where I will be because we have a connection, we have a link, and I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
keep
have that realized.
following. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep following with Gunnar. this woman.
Okay. So while the group that left the glassworks is leaving, they will at some point encounter this squirrel, and you can choose to follow it if you will. So we'll just meet back with Oliver, who is in the courtyard, having just found something strange about the fountain. Is there something you would like to do in this moment? Or
I've done a couple of things. If you give me just a quick reminder, it was half Celestial script, half Infernal script. The Celestial script said it was about wish granting, and then the Infernal script was about caveat, some kind of...
Yes, so a coin here paid, a link hence made. The coin returned, the gift is spurned.
Right. Okay. And then I took a coin out, and then something happened.
Yeah, so you took a coin out, nothing happened. You put the coin back in, it's split in two. I realized that night that there are two ways in which a coin can be split in two, and I didn't describe the appropriate way. It's face to face, so it's like you still have two coin shapes.
Oh.
But it's not semicircles. They're split like so. One half is blank,
Like opening an Oreo.
Oreo, exactly. Thank you.
Interesting.
You also noticed.
I would have probably done a detect magic while everybody else was doing everything, but we're here now.
Count it.
Okay.
10 minutes in real time, right? Not a game.
I won't make you sit through this and then give the answer to someone else. Okay. So the magic that you sense, I'm going to be honest, and I'm really, really sorry if this is a limit of my DM capabilities. I don't exactly know what kind of magic would be coming from this fountain, so I'm just going to describe it in flavor-wise.
Sure.
So, in the bottom of the water, you get enchantment magic. That one I know, and you recognize this enchantment magic as the same type of magic you would have sensed when you had been on the wagon and detected the glass.
Right.
The fountain itself, like the text, is giving off like really, really strong magics that aren't necessarily magics that a wizard would have, like celestial and infernal type magics. I don't know if those would feel separate, but I think that they would. And then the other magics that you're feeling are actually from the statues near the courtyard that are kind of a ways off, and those you're getting transmutation.
Oh, the statues.
Yeah.
What do they look like?
Like a man. There's 4 of them. 2 of them are holding. Sorry, 3 of them have their arms outstretched, and 1 of them has his arms clenched. But you're pretty far away, so that's all you can see.
Can I go up to it?
Sure. So on the statues, there's a little bit of an inscription, and it says, Archibald Everbrand, I stand with my city. Here I give strength. Here I give art. Here I give life. Those were the 3 that had the open fists. And then the final one says, Here I taketh, and that's it.
I look back and forth between the fountain and the statues, and I'm like, okay. I'm going to do everything possible to memorize how these statues look.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to check or something for that, but...
No, I'll say you can memorize what they look like.
Wonderful. Okay.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear, like, you would know that these are statues of the founder. I don't know if...
Yeah.
Fair enough. You know what the founder would look like right now, I guess.
But I want exactly how they look. Like, I want the positioning and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, okay. So, interesting. And the one whose hands are clenched, you can't put anything in them, correct?
You can try.
Like how clenched? Like fully? Like fists?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Frankie making fists is adorable.
They're like, essentially, like, all the their statues have the palms out like this. Oh, sorry, reverse those. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh god.
Okay, that's what I was confused about. Okay.
Everything else is like their arms close, and Here I Taketh has the palms out. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Right, okay. And then there weren't that many coins in the fountain, correct?
There weren't that many, no.
How many? 4? 1? 3?
Sure.
3. I'll say it doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Like, I can give you a number, but I don't want to mislead you.
NPI.
It's just there's just some coins.
You have the wrong hypothesis.
Well, the number doesn't matter.
Gotcha. Okay. I think this is time for me to go with all of my memories.
Does anyone remember who has the coin? For
Jed's
Mike?
like, no, actually.
Okay, well, I just wanted you to finish what you were trying to do in that time because the
Sure.
group that is following Might is actually leading you to the town. So
Oh.
to the town center where this fountain is. So you will actually see a tall woman kind of whistling coming toward the fountain. A little bit behind would be Minos and Gunnar potentially following. I don't know how you guys are following.
Oh,
and
hi.
then
Yeah,
I'll just say the rest of the group.
Grudgingly.
Wait,
the rest of the
called
group showed
this
up too?
one-
Sorry, Jen? Is that what you said?
You call-
Like on the way, the squirrel would have led them to you, and the end result that she's leading to you guys to is this town square.
Okay.
She was born out of the fountain, out of a deal.
No, I'm so whoa. You called this tall woman Might. Did I miss that part when you guys were talking about it earlier?
Probably assume.
We were never confirmed that her name was Might, but we were all like assumed that
Our
she
characters
was Might.
don't know.
Our characters
Oliver
don't
might
know,
notice.
so all of you who would be seeing this one wouldn't know that it's Might necessarily, unless you pass your insight, I guess.
The only reason that I specifically did that, because I'm like, of the two people, Gunnar and Minos would, I feel, and I'm sorry if
Not
this is
get caught.
presumptuous, not immediately.
100%.
Yeah, so I made that assumption, especially based on how they treated Garth. So the rest of you,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
really
like,
trust that guy.
is an older, or is a taller Might with grayer skin. Like you guys
Grayer.
have it.
Looking more like statuesque.
Yes. Yeah. She does look slightly statue-like.
So I'll
Okay,
call out
okay.
when I see Oliver and the others, I guess. We go, oh, hey, look, we found someone who knows about Might, and she's gonna show us where she grew up, where she was born.
Oh.
Oh, and she's
okay,
related to the founder.
And you cannot chop off her arm, do not even try.
Are you leading to this spot for where you were from?
Yeah, this is where I was born. Isn't it nice?
A nice little
For now.
water birth. That's great. That's really good for you.
Wait, I'm gonna try to keep myself between Might and the fountain, just to see what she's gonna do.
She just like was kind of
She was just
happy
showing
to
us.
show off the town and be like, well, if that's all, I have other things to do.
No, take us to Might.
What do you know about this fountain?
This is
Forget
where-
the fountain. Where is Might?
Do you want
I-
to see something really pretty?
Probably not.
I
if it
do.
involves
I-
this fountain.
No, I do.
Is it Might?
I want to see it.
No, you don't, Minos. No, you don't.
Oliver,
hey,
don't
everyone.
speak for me. That's rude.
Yeah, you're not his supervisor.
Yes. She'll hop into the fountain. And as she does, the water that was in the fountain will start to drain down. There'll be a slight glow, and from atop, from the sky, it'll start to rain as the water drains out of the fountain.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Underneath the water, this is what the engravings that she felt. You now see a glowing engraving at the bottom of this fountain. She's like, see, it's pretty.
What language is this? If it
Does
is
it
a
look
language.
like the mark of the founder?
It does look like the mark of the founder, and you guys will recognize it from what was on the base of the glass.
Okay, so we're there too now.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, sorry. I assumed you guys had met up because you followed the squirrel. Everybody is in this scene.
Good
Yep,
job,
perfect.
little acorn.
B, have you told us about how to break the
On the way
symbols?
back, 100% would have been sharing that, and I would have told Minos through the chipmunk too, assuming.
Doesn't
He
work.
doesn't have
It's not
telepathy.
You
It's a chipmunk.
just told the chipmunk. I guess
Don't
the
do
chipmunk
that.
could relay the message to me. I could speak to it.
Aren't
It
you a
doesn't.
veterinarian? Do you think chipmunks are telepathic?
No.
Or that they're squirrels?
What? He
So
doesn't
just-
understand.
Just to reiterate, Oliver did his stuff at the fountain. You all grouped up because of Acorn and were able to fill each other in on everything, and everybody
Whoa. Whoa.
you wanted to fill each other in on.
I'm not sure I want to tell these doofuses just yet.
He's
Just
gonna
so
look-
we'll fill each other in on what we want to fill each other in. So
Group
Beatrice.
outside of you, Oliver, because you weren't actually there. You were at the fountain. So on their way here, whatever you guys
Okay.
wanted to share, you could have
Oh,
shared.
I see.
Yeah.
So B would have shared everything with everyone there.
And can you
And-
remind us what everything is for those who may have been looking for gifts and not paying attention fully?
Wow.
No, one-
Sorting their magic cards.
I think the biggest takeaways there were the rain or the snow that was falling down was something that is very similar to what this great godson or grandson
the
of the
orb
founder,
crafter makes, yeah.
the orb crafter makes. The souvenir orbs that B can show you an example of has an inscription on the bottom that if you do something specific to it, I forget that, you can open it or get whatever's from the inside out.
Mm.
But the glass is not breakable, magically reinforced.
Okay.
I was under the impression that you can open the glass, but it wouldn't shatter when you did the inscription. But I guess we never really clarified that.
Okay.
So it's like a stand. So the glass orbs themselves had the engraving on the bottom of the glass. And then that glass is just mounted on a stand. And the stand says things like rain, hail, snow, or different types of material that can go in it.
And there's three different things.
that's important, Beatrice. I don't really care
Well-
opening orbs.
If we can't get out and we're getting hailed down by these giant, and she'll like point down to the ground to a big ball of glass snow, then maybe we're in something like this. This could be related. Who knows? Who's this crazy bitch you just found?
Oh my
going
God.
swimming in the town. He's going swimming in the town
Some
pool.
tart
like-
in the pond.
Yeah. Doesn't she?
A watery bint, if you will.
You said she lived here. Why is she in the public? Like she's not a pigeon. Get out.
She said she was going to show us something pretty. Look at the
Well,
water.
it's not her. It may be the thing on the bottom of the glass, the thing that's glowing. What does that even say, anyways? Can someone read that? Can I read that?
First of all, after the rain kind of came down.
Is the rain actually rain or is the rain glass?
The
Or,
rain
like,
is
really
actually
big
water.
raindrops?
The rain is actually water. Essentially, as the fountain drained, it rained. It just looks like an engraving. It's not really words. It's like the same symbol that like a company stamp or something.
Does it look similar to the one on the bottom of the globe?
It looks like identical to the one on the bottom of the globe.
Hey, it's the exact same as under here.
What does that mean?
So, can I ask? I'm assuming Might's still right here. So what exactly is your relationship with the founder?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
You're not sure.
I think he's like a brother, but
A brother.
I was just born here.
Interesting. Can I talk with everybody, please?
Yes.
Or what do you want to say?
No, Mike, you can stay over there. Mike,
Wait, where's Might?
That's not very nice. Yeah. Wait, you guys are saying you guys see Might somewhere? Might also look
I'm
around.
sorry I tricked you guys.
What? You're Might?
I am.
Oh,
I'm
you got
sorry.
so big! Wow, that's awesome.
Oh my God. Can I huddle up with everybody but Minos and Mite right now?
Why would you
Minos
not
is gonna
take
get
us
in
to
the fountain
yourself?
and like pat around like Might in like total awe. Why didn't you just tell us you were Might? Would have saved a lot of
You're
trouble.
more fun.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. Okay, we'll let the others talk, I guess.
you said you wanted-
I'm distracting her.
So yeah, you guys play out what you want to say while Minos distracts her.
Gotcha. Okay, so people, I've been doing some reading because that's what I do, and I have a feeling, I have a good sense that this entire place is an artificial construct.
It's a city, of course it's artificial.
No, I'm
They don't
talking
just
like
grow to the ground.
I'm talking like a magical construct of a man who wanted a city to own so badly that he was willing to make a wish for a price. Cool. I'm glad you're all on board. Great.
That is the typical reaction to that kind of news, I guess.
So, see, this fountain here grants wishes, but it seems to come at some kind of cost. Kind of like think malicious genie misinterpreting the wish kind of deal. Are you
Okay.
with me here?
Be
Cool.
not.
Cool.
I'm still standing here.
I have a good feeling that the founder is the one who created this place, and he seems to have
My
made
God.
3 Listen, you robot.
That was one sarcastic robot.
Seriously.
Name.
These statues over here, I think, are linked, and I think the founder had to pour. Can you remind me of the 3 things that were put? It was I give life. It was not live, laugh, love, but it was life.
When you as soon as you say that, oh, sorry, go.
I don't know if I properly explained this, so I will. The comments were on the base of each statue. So it says, I stand with my city, and on one statue, he says, here I give strength, here I give art, here I give life. Those are 3 statues with the closed fists. And then the other one is here I take it.
So the last statue, I could be wrong about this, but the last statue almost seems like a failsafe that could blow this place up if we return the coin associated with it. I don't know, because this fountain requires coins.
Well, we might be able to just break the sphere by waving the coin over the mark in the fountain.
Alternatively, returning that coin to that statue might make this place blow up. I'm not sure if we want that, but...
Okay, no, but for reals though, Gunnar has the coin, right?
He does.
Gunner's totally gonna blow this place up.
Oh,
does
God.
like
I'm
I
gonna-
forget who took it from Might. I think it's
Gunnar, yeah, Gunnar
Gunnar
took the
has
coin
the coin.
from Might, yeah.
I'm going to show the 2 halves of the coin that I took out of the fountain, and I'm going to say, I took this out, and then the coin shattered. Well, split. And so I'm wondering if that's maybe like a revoked deal, because that's what the infernal portion of that script means.
So we put the coin in hands of statue.
Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. but
Gunnar
maybe.
puts the coin in the hands of the statue. The coin
Oh God, I'm going to brace myself behind Gunnar. Oh God.
First thing that you notice, you failed your original perception check, but now that you've gone hunting for the coin, you'll see it. The face on the coin is actually Might's face
Oh.
that she gave you. The other side is blank. When you go to the statue and offer it the coin, it opens up oh my gosh. I really fucked up the statues and I'm so sorry. He actually is the closed fist because he opens up to accept what you're offering, and in the palm of his hand is another coin. Because it's the coin that you are offering, it actually automatically, the 2 coins react to each other well together, and you have a singular double-faced coin. On one side is the face that matches the founder, and on the other side is Might's face.
The fuck? Okay, what happens to Might? I'm looking at Might.
Well, Might has been busy talking with Minos, so I don't think that she's noticed what you're doing.
What do I do with new coin?
But
we
once
doubled
coin
the
has
value
been-
of our quest reward.
Make this place blow up. There was
No, but
promised
once-
big explosion.
Once the coin is together, I'm looking over. Nothing has happened with Might.
Nothing. No, Might's talking away.
Has Gunnar taken
Throw
the
it back in
coin
the
back
fountain.
yet? Like, has he
Yes,
removed it
Gunnar
from the hand?
will swipe the coin.
Okay.
Okay. So you have a coin that has 2 faces on it. Formerly, it did not.
Nettie will shake the statue in frustration.
They're not gonna
Beatrice, do you want to try to break the
Oh,
orb?
City!
You may need to throw that coin in the fountain, because I think that's...
Fine!
Wait. When did my
Gunnar!
coin break? When I took it out or put it in?
There's no waiting. Gunnar throws the coin in the
Wait, I'm
fountain.
trying to hear her actual answer. 1 sec.
It was when you put it in, it broke.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, fling away. I want to see this happen.
So you fling the thing into the fountain. The mite will giggle. She'll pop out of the fountain where she was standing and say, "Yay, good job!" And as the thing glows, you'll start to hear a cracking from above. As you look up, the eyes are back. Green eyes glower down at you in anger. And the crack at the very top of the sky starts to extend to the bottom. And you start to hear this like thundering noise, almost like gears turning all around you. And sudden gusts of waves, as if like this vacuum has suddenly let in a bunch of air. Glass will start to come down on you like hail. Or seeing a hail, sounds like you two.
I regret nothing.
So, the city around you, along with might, will become like this whirl around you, almost pulled away, and you find yourself, it kind of feels like you've been pulled into another realm, as it were. You stand on a wooden shelf. Staring down at you is a giant figure with just green, bright eyes that are glaring down on you. A 20-foot tall man staring down at you. Everything around him looks like a workshop to his scale. And beside you are 2 other snow globes. One of them is labeled rain, the other is labeled hail. This man cowers on you. What have you done?
That was him.
Hi, I'm Minos. Hello. Yes. What's your name?
I don't care who you are. You have brought destruction on the city.
Are you the founder?
Like someone else was doing a pretty good job of that already.
You would never get to that city if it wasn't for you. I've already protected 2 of them. Yeah.
So you've
turned them into
sequestered
craters.
these towns.
What did you say, Frankie?
So you've sequestered these towns then to keep them away from might.
Yes, and if you guys hadn't gotten involved, they would have been protected from her reach.
Who is she? Who are you? Like, what?
Did she pop out here with us? Is she with us here?
No, very specific. She's not. Everything from the city is not with you. And you stand on a wooden podium with like glass surrounding you. The glass beads that hit you are kind of like pooling over the table. It's like you were kind of like pulled into this new environment.
Oh.
I will do a little bit more brief description just so you guys can get a better idea. The environment that you're in is a workshop. It has a giant wheel at the front, big windows to look out. It is domed all around you, and you get this like gears whir, and everything's like metal. Yeah, you're in a metal dome. Metal dome workshop.
The old metal
So,
dome.
I'm gonna
Like we were
repeat,
inside a giant robotic turtle. Kind of.
Who slash what the fuck? Who slash what the fuck is might? Can you explain this to us?
I don't have time to explain this to you. I have to solve this problem. And he'll like grab the wheel of this vehicle that you figured out was the flying turtle and just like pull it, and you guys will get tossed off the shelf. Can I get some dex saving throws?
Oh.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
Aw.
Oh
I'm not
no.
very good with my dexterity.
The old bee's back. Don't worry.
Okay. So-
Woof, people.
Ironjaw, Oliver, Gunnar. The 3 of you managed to grab onto a surface. Unfortunately, the rest of you are hurled toward the other snow globes. And when you make impact, You feel the glass kind of like engulf you, and you are like whirled into another city. So the three of you find yourself waking up on this sandy bank in a town. You might think, oh, that's Red Bank. People are walking around their day to day, kind of going about their lives, looking nervously at the sky as if expecting to see something, like eyes. The other one, you are still in the workshop. So I think that was, who did I say was still in the workshop?
3 of them.
Yeah, Ironjaw, Oliver, and Gunnar.
Okay.
Mhm.
B, I'm actually going to let you roll again because you are the one that found the blueprints and you actually studied this vehicle. So I'm going to say you are less surprised about the movement of it, and so I'm going to let you roll again to potentially stay in the giant turtle.
I see how it is. We need help.
Got one more. She's back, baby.
Yeah, you're back. You can stay.
You can stay.
I saved.
You saved, yeah. So you're
Okay.
only me and Rocket are
Okay.
party on the beach, I guess. Oh, this is nice.
I'll lay down a towel.
Rolled into a new city, find themselves kind of washed up on this beach. You see those people walking around, glancing up at the sky. This town looks similar to Oria, but much less developed. It looks kind of like a more thatched roof type of situation. Okay. I'm going to stick with the people that are on the ship, though, for now.
Mhm.
So those that are on the ship, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna quickly pull out the blueprints and show everyone. Okay, guys, this is. I think this is where we are. I don't know who this is, but God, are we small or is he big?
Is he not the
or-
founder?
like that's the
Does he not
founder.
look like the founder? Yeah.
He's the founder. He's the green eyes that you saw in the sky. He's claiming to be the founder as well.
I'm gonna create a minor image of that statue I've memorized, and I'm like, yep, checks out. Looks exactly like him.
I memorized this for later.
I did. Visual learners in this group, I think.
What do we do from here? We're outside. Is there like a giant ray? How do we?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
are we like behind? Are we standing in front of like a broken snow globe or something?
Yeah, so you were standing on the podium. It looks like it's on the shelf of this large workshop. I know it probably doesn't help to just have this vague type of description, but think of just a very large workshop. So anything that you'd picture in a workshop, but it's larger scale. So there's hammers hanging on the wall, but they'd be huge. There's a giant kind of pirate-esque like wheel that he's using to steer. Yeah.
I would appreciate, Sir, I'd appreciate if you restored us to our normal size, considering you trapped us in your enchantment.
You are your normal size. At the
How
city.
big are you? How big are you?
Oh my god, you can't just ask how big he is.
I am as big as my cities get. So long as they live, I flourish just like them. That was the deal that I struck.
Are you like Might?
Is the inverse of mine.
Nothing like might. Creature, if I knew what I was bringing into the world, I never would have made this deal.
So, could you give us like, okay, why would you make Mike? What is this thing? What is this creature? Alternatively, I can go to the other things and try to break those.
Or why not just leave her? Why not leave her trapped in one of the smaller cities?
Well, I don't want any of my cities to perish.
Or you'll die.
My life is linked to all of them.
But
What
one of them
creature
is now-
did you make a pact with? I'm sorry, B.
What kind of creature was an organization?
But one of them is now toast. So how are you still here if the one we just broke is gone?
It wasn't toast. I mean, not yet.
Are we like we can't see that globe at all, or can we still see it?
You cannot see the city. You see the remnants of the globe. He'll say, though, like, it's just returned. It's removed from its pocket dimension and gone back to where it was. Now I have to go try to catch her now.
Why don't we leave her in a pocket dimension or one of these unbreakable glass things?
would be
Yeah,
against
put her in an unbreakable glass orb. That sounds like a great idea.
for the conditions of my deal, she needs to exist in the realm I created her. So I
I'm
just
gonna
moved
need a-
everything out of that realm.
I'm
So
gonna need a lot more.
To these foolish meddlers.
I'm gonna need a lot more backstory here. What organization did you make this pact with?
Let me make some
Do
tea.
not tell him. He will make similar pacts.
No, I will not.
The organization was the Mediation of Astral and Infernal Leagues. MAIL for short.
I can. Oh
I got
God.
it. I got it. I expected that one.
Okay.
So,
Clearly
does-
they're evil and good.
yeah.
Yeah, they're like a group that makes deals for the idea of balance. Instead of making a deal with just a celestial, you can get great power from a celestial, but at the cost of also having to deal with infernals. Anyway, we need to get to the city before Mike destroys it, and he'll like swing the other way. Those in the city. Do you guys mind if I take a break and switch over to the people in the city?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
A little.
So I think it was Rocket, Minos, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Rocket and Minos, you are flown onto this beach, and you are faced with the city of Red Bank.
Okay, so I guess. Oh, Rocket, we're the only ones that got knocked out here.
Oh, darling, let's head into the city and see if we can find another fountain.
Oh yeah, another fountain. That's a good idea.
I'll jump on your shoulder.
Excuse me. There's someone on the beach, right?
There's no one on the beach. You just kind of like saw the city from a little bit of a distance.
Oh. That's
You
pretty...
can call someone over to the beach. Like they're just kind of.
Oh, hello? Hello? Can someone give us a hand?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, there's people washed up on the beach. A whole group of people will come and be like, "Oh my god, how did you get here? We haven't had visitors in weeks. Where did you
Yeah,
come? Did you get past the force field?"
yeah, well, the founder stuck you guys in a snow globe, and then we hit that snow globe, and now we're here. So you guys are all really, 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 really small.
What?
Do you know?
Darling, too much.
No.
What?
Do you have a fountain?
We don't have a fountain. We have an underground spring. Would that
Perfect.
Like-
I guess. I don't know how much time we have, but let's go check it out.
Okay, well, we'll find the town magistrate and get her to show you, or get him to show you.
Okay, can you keep some people on the beach in case more people wash up and let them know where we've gone? Just in
I mean,
case.
we don't really have much else to do. We've been trapped in this city for a while, so sure, we'll leave a couple people.
Okay, well I think we're trying to help get you out. I think so. I think that's what we're doing. I kind of lost track, but we got the other
must have
town
stayed-
out. I don't know how. It's something to do with a coin.
They must have stayed past visitor hours.
Okay. So they'll call over like an expert, and he'll limp over to you, and he has like a robotic leg that he's limping on. He can be like, "Oh, hi, I'm Marcus. You need to get to the springs."
Yes,
Oh my god, Marcus.
I think so.
Okay, well, I
See,
mean,
everyone gets all worked up over people being dead. Jeez.
Marcus, do you have a brother?
I do have a brother and a sister and another sister.
Not anymore. No, just kidding.
Your brother might think you're dead, by the way, but wait, you have two sisters?
I have two sisters. There's a sister who runs Everbrand.
And the other?
She's a magistrate in Aurea.
Oh, okay. And you guys are all related to the founder, right?
Yeah, we're. That's why we have this role, this leadership role in these towns. Passed
You
down family through family.
Do you like it?
You don't
No,
want it?
I hate it. I I want to travel the world, see things, but I'm stuck in this city taking care of it because I'm not literally stuck.
Well, do we have a deal for you? If you show us this underground water fountain spring thing, we might be able to get you out.
Well, it's been a while since I was there. The last time I was there, I lost my leg. But I can show you where my father used to take me.
Lost it to what?
The creature that lives in the deeps.
You don't
The
need
big
to
sea.
do anything you don't want to do. If you want to be free and roam the world, you should do that. It's not.
I mean, I'd love to, but at this point, that's not looking like that's an option.
Well, if we get you out of here, do you think that you're gonna go and follow your dreams?
Well, I don't have a lot of faith in you, to be honest.
Okay, so
But,
then you
I
have
mean-
nothing to lose, right?
Hop into the rowboat, and he has like a little rowboat, a little dinghy. Like if you want, come along.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it.
I want you to follow your dreams.
He'll kind of like brush you off. He seems a little under the weather. He'll start like rowing. And
No, well, let me
eventually-
do this. Let me do this. You take
Oh.
you take it easy.
Well, thanks. I'm used to it, but okay. Yeah, just go around this corner. You'll find a cave. There's some pretty nice depictions on this cave. And it will lead to our underground springs. So.
All right, we're on our way. Oh, he like Minos will yell to the people on the beach. If anybody else shows up, tell them where we've gone. Okay. I hope you have other dinghies.
Sure.
Everyone's so friendly. It's nice.
Okay. So as you kind of come through the stream, you'll enter into a large cavern. The walls seem to glow with like a blue light, and there are depictions of some turtle imagery on the edge of these walls. And on the very top part of the cavern is the same symbol you would have seen on the bottom of the fountain. I'm going to switch very quickly to the people in the ship.
Mm-hmm.
As this is happening, and as you're having this conversation with this very large individual, he's slowly shrinking. Or he's not very slowly. It's noticeable that he seems to be lowering, and he's kind of panicking and freaking out. And so what are they doing? And he'll run over to the snow globe or I guess the rain globe, this is what this one is labeled as, that Cass or Rocket and Minos were pushed into. He'll glower into it, and he will start to shake it.
How big is he?
That's not
Don't
good
do
for
that.
us.
He was when you kind of emerged.
Jamie, what's a large creature's dimension?
10 by 10. 10 by 10 is large.
Yeah.
And but I count as a size larger for grappling, right?
Yeah, so you can grab huge things. You can grapple huge
So
things.
what's a huge creature?
I feel like he's bigger
15
than
by
that.
15. 15 feet by 15 feet.
So he's bigger than that.
Yeah. You might
Not
be able to
for-
get his like thumb.
Do
Not
you
for
guys mind,
long.
you guys mind talking amongst yourselves for a second? I really have to go to the bathroom.
Of course, of course.
Go for it.
Sorry, I've been holding it in.
I
Yeah,
feel
we-
like
Go for it.
Gunnar
We-
would want to tackle or like save his friends from.
I was gonna say,
Like-
yeah, like we could stab him. We have no
I have
real
a-
reason to.
I have,
Stab
a
him in the
less,
ankle.
I have a less gruesome way of dealing with this.
All right, tell us your way, and then we'll go back to our
You
original
can
plan.
magic stab him if
I
you're.
have
completely
suggestion.
Proceed
Okay,
with
well,
your
but what is it?
suggestion.
The suggestion is that he stops, or else he's gonna attract Mike directly into that town.
Of course, we want him to stop. That's why we have to stab him.
Might is
That's what the
currently in the big
suggestion.
town, though. Might.
But what's your suggestion?
It's the spell suggestion. I can stop him from shaking it.
Okay, you try that, and when that fails, we'll stab him.
You know what could help is
I like it.
We could just get out of here. Like we could convince him to let our friends out of the other one and get us on the ground, and we'll just walk away.
Well, that would be
Is-
the suggestion part, though.
It depends
Yeah.
on who we want to help here. Like,
Do we-
are we Team Might or are we a Team Founder?
I mean,
Well, it's about
Might
balance.
has given us a full gold coin more than the founder.
And to be
I'm
fair,
team save our friends from getting their shit shaken up.
yes, I agree with that. And if the founder is all about balance, then, or if the whole point of that pact was balance, we can't push one side or the other. We would
Yeah,
have
fuck
to.
him. He made a deal with the devil.
He has to recognize that, without might, he wouldn't have any power. So
I feel like that's the clause, yeah.
maybe we should just try and reason with him at this point before we try and suggest him.
I don't think reasoning with the megalomaniac that bargained with devils to get cities that maybe he should not have his cities is going to work super well.
Frankie, you were at the fountain. How do we
Hey,
renege?
have you guys considered paying taxes?
How do we void the deal?
You void we did it. Is your character asking me or are you asking me?
Well, no, I'm asking you.
Well, you did it. You have
You
to
return the
throw
coin?
the coin back in.
But then why are they both alive? The deal should be undone.
It sounds like his life force, what we were just talking about with him, is tied to all 3 of the towns. So he might die if we destroy
There
all
might
3.
be, yeah, like, because half of the 3 were in the fountain, maybe. Oh, wait, no, the number of coins didn't matter. Never mind.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Okay, we're gonna try to.
Remember, he's like
right.
laugh,
Oliver
love,
has a
and,
thing he wants to
all
do,
that.
and then we're gonna stab him.
He's gonna cast detect magic for 10 minutes.
Fuck off.
Sir,
Wait.
down here. How you say your pack's all about balance? Why are you trying to skew that balance so severely?
Well, they claimed it was all about balance. I just wanted to live forever. I wanted me and my cities to live forever.
Oh, you're a lich in the making. Okay.
Okay,
That's
but
your
I-
motherfucking spell.
Is he still shaking it?
He's going to shake it, right?
Yeah, he was like moving towards shaking it.
Who
Yeah.
Okay.
cares? Cast the spell.
I'm doing it. Can I
We
please?
want him to be in our thrall.
I need a wisdom saving throw from the founder.
Okay.
Ooh,
14.
You don't think that'll do it?
Use your cutting words, B.
14.
Use
No.
your
Actually, I can.
use your cutting words.
Yeah,
Mug
you
his wisdom.
don't get affected. Oh well.
Hold up, no.
Shut up,
Before you say that,
Frankie.
What are you
Because-
talking about?
Close.
Just wait.
I
B
can-
can do something.
yes. So as a reaction, when a creature that's not immune to being charmed, you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. Would ability roll be a saving throw?
Saving
No.
throws its own thing. It would have to say
Huh.
saving
Then-
throw. Yeah.
You can't
And-
fuck up saving throws.
What did it do to him? Like, I don't even know what this is.
I mean, that's kind of the way he would react too, maybe.
Yeah, I would have had to give you. No, actually, there's nothing I can do to help.
No. Okay. You may proceed with your talking, Frankie.
But that's a fair point.
I'm done.
Okay. So he'll
Can I get that in writing?
Oh. Which means Cass and Rocket and Minos, in this cavern, the waters will start to shake wildly, and you start to feel the boat get slammed up against the cave as the water moves, and you feel like the same kind of shaking you felt previously. I'll give you Minos. You're driving the boat, so do you want to try maybe a strength to try to control it
Sure.
to see if you guys can stay in?
Okay, I have the power of the moon energy in me. So I'm going to spend my inspiration point that I got from Frankie's adventure in order to give myself advantage on this roll. Check strength. ADV. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you stay.
Oh,
You definitely steady the boat. In fact, everyone stays in, no problem. The water level is rising, so you're slowly getting closer and closer to the top of the cavern, where you saw the symbol that was at the bottom of the fountain.
Oh, we need to go up there. Wait, we don't have a coin
Why-
though.
Why do you guys need a coin?
I'm not really sure, but there's like these special coins that have the founder's face on it, and I think he made a deal. I was distracting mine at the time. I don't have the full story. Rocket, do you know how to lift the curse?
I have no idea.
You did have it explained to you by me, kind of off camera. Whether you were paying attention to that or not.
Well, I mean, I have a coin. You just had any
Can I-
coin? Or
can-
like
can I-
a coin. And he'll like go to the bottom of his peg leg and flip out a coin that has the founder's face on it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's the coin I need. I'm gonna grab it and just huck it at the circle at the top of the cave.
You want to do it's a ranged attack, I guess. So you want to do a dex or a sleight of hand, whichever you prefer.
Neither of those, actually.
Put it in a sling. Put it in a sling.
Oh, I'll put it in a sling! Yeah!
attack, yeah.
I'm gonna put it in a
Oh,
sling
with
and
your
attack.
peas!
Ooh, 16 to hit.
Okay, yeah, you hit. And you feel the familiar shaking, the cracking, the gears, and all of a sudden you're whooshed into the
Whee!
you're not you're whooshed into the studio. Everyone else is there, so
As I'm getting sucked
Oh,
away,
how dare you!
as I'm getting sucked away, I want to yell, "Follow your dreams, Marcus!"
Fuck off, Marcus.
So we're back in the. Are we back on the? Sorry, I interrupted his reveal.
yeah, you guys are all back there. The giant will, or I guess Archibald will let out a holler. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what do you guys think you're doing? She's going to destroy all of these cities.
None of your.
And you have one. And you have. Oh, go ahead.
None of your grandchildren want to run these cities for you. They're all miserable.
Of course they want to. I've given them gifts. I've given them cities. What else could they want? I've given them riches beyond their wildest dreams.
Oh no, they want
Have you
to
asked
be
them?
free. They want. They can't be caged. Do you realize that you're hurting the ones you love?
Actually, it is possible to cage almost any creature if you have a big enough cage.
Yeah, but they
As
don't
I've
belong
proven.
in them.
It depends on creature.
So the vehicle that you guys are in will make a sudden stop and be like, "We're here." And you'll feel like a kind of crash as if the vehicle hits the ground, and he'll start running outside of the vehicle.
Okay, bye.
I'm going to. Minos is going to. Oh, I don't know how to stop him, but I think other people are trapped in this other globe, so I'm gonna go free them. Okay?
Why? Do they have money?
Because they're
That sounds
sad.
like a plan. They are stuck in there.
Everyone is sad. Being alive is being sad.
That's not true. I'm not sad because I have you guys.
It's because.
Sir, perhaps we can make a deal here.
He's got you there.
V's gonna put her hair back into her updo or her bun. She's like, well, it looks like we have a situation here that might require some negotiation. My friends here are potentially looking to free your other godsons, whatever they're called.
Are you talking to the
Fine.
founder? Because I think the founder's gone. I think he left.
Oh, is founder
right?
gone?
He
ran out.
In the process of leaving.
She could be chasing him or
It's
calling
running after
calling
him.
after him.
Never mind. No, if he's already on his way out,
He's
all good.
finally found a manager. She's not gonna let him get away.
Sorry, no, B, go ahead. I kind of rushed him out, so I'm sure you would have had time to say something. What would you like to
I
say?
just flag him down.
Long and
yeah.
short of it, 'cause clearly I'm not making good sentences today. Is B wants to make some sort of a trade or some sort of an agreement that will leave us not necessarily destroying this last globe necessarily, but will also offer some sort of balance so that we can move on, and that he's okay with that,
I mean,
and that we can get out of this giant place that I'm gonna fall and die because B can't climb down things. B is scared.
I made enough deals for a lifetime. I won't be making any more. But if you can destroy Might, then we can talk. If Might is no longer a problem, I'd happily release these cities.
But if Might's no longer a problem, then you lose all your power. There is
You
no
don't know
power
that
without.
that's true?
You don't know it's not. There's no. You said your entire deal relies on.
So long as my cities are alive, so am I. If Might
And
destroys them all, I will also perish.
But it seems like you're both yin and yang, like light and dark, and there can't be one without the other.
They're like Ben and Jerry's.
Well, if Might needs all
Exactly.
the cities, then
Perfect
she'll
partnership.
be pretty big and around. I don't know why she would disappear. Might's getting
No, she
bigger
eats
the
all the
more she
cities, though.
eats. It's pretty impressive if you saw her. And she's gonna
No,
get
it's
bigger
not.
and bigger.
Everything gets bigger when it eats. Stupid cow.
Minus. I think as Mike gets bigger, this guy gets smaller.
Yeah, but you said
And
that
you
they
will
were
notice
both
he
gonna
seems
disappear.
substantially smaller than he previously was. He was like 20 feet, he's like 10 feet now.
Oh.
Now let's figure this out before you become our height, and I have to slap you down here.
Wow.
That's enough of this. I need to stop her. I need to protect my city. He'll like run out, and the front where the glass that he was using to navigate will open up like a turtle mouth, and he'll like run out into the area.
Okay, let's wreck all his stuff while he's gone.
Actually, that's a great point. Can we look around? See
B
if-
would like
if
to
there's any way-
appropriate more things.
It's only $5.
Is there any way to like get down from where we are, other than go into the next globe?
You can work your way down. In fact, B, I actually planned something for you, so I'm gonna send it to you privately.
Ooh.
You specifically took time to look at the turtle plans. That was your main thing that you did in the town hall. So now that you have access to the turtle, I'm gonna send you. Like you feel like you know the layout a bit. You might be able to use this turtle more than other people would. So I'm gonna send you.
Oh my god.
There's a secret
Are you a
passage
turtle
down the side
pilot that
cavity.
we didn't know about? You have so many past lives, B.
So I sent you in the private chat. You're more than welcome to share that information with everyone so they can see it, but I wanted to give you the opportunity to look that over yourself. It's just some stats for the flying turtle, that's all.
I'm going to look at that right now. That's down here, right? Yes. Note-taking room? Or nope. There we go. DM to
channel.
character.
Do you see it?
Size really fucking huge.
Okay, everybody else, while Evan reviews that.
Well, okay, I don't really trust that guy. I don't think he's actually gonna free the people that are working for him, so I'm gonna go in this globe and I'm gonna try to help them out. Do you think that Might's gonna be okay against him?
Who cares?
Might's been perfectly fine so far.
No, I don't trust either of them.
Yeah, let's let them destroy each other.
Might's
Real question is
the-
if Might eats all the cities, is she gonna stop there, I guess?
I mean, ideally we would remove both, but I don't know how.
Did he look like he
You're
was
really
leaving in a great hurry?
Yeah.
But did we detect magic on Might?
No, we
Evan, you
didn't.
asked a
No?
question here.
I was wondering if Oliver's detect magic was still up when Might showed up. Is she like a demon or something?
Yeah, I mean, he like cast it, I think, multiple times around her, like when she was in the wagon. I didn't say anything came off of her. I don't think that she would have emitted anything. I don't know.
know.
If only we had a paladin that could detect demons.
Yeah.
I mean, beings rarely radiate magic
Agreed,
unless
yeah.
they're like made
Unless
of it.
they're
Cast on
conjured
it,
from
yeah.
a magical
Yeah.
pact that is
Like the remnants of like
specifically
a
designed to balance out a
conjuration.
wish.
Okay.
Not
in that
magical.
case,
Like
we
like a Niffin.
Okay, Oliver, I think that you're the smartest person that I know, and I think that you can figure this out. And while you do that, I'm gonna touch the globe, the other remaining globe, and just what?
You'll go flying
And I'm
through
gonna
the
hold on, and
globe.
I'm gonna be holding on to Rocket while I do it.
You're
Cool,
kidnapping
thanks.
the gnome?
She was just on my back. Like I forgot. I didn't really ask her if she was coming with me. I kind of just got pulled in, forgetting that she was on my back.
Are there any coins in the workshop?
Do you want to do a perception check?
Sure.
I want to say it out loud.
I'm no
Oh,
longer.
Am I not? Okay, I got a 9.
I just don't think Jen was looking at Discord at the time.
Yeah.
Alright, I realize I'm
Wait.
still in B's chat. I'm back now.
I thought that might be the case.
Okay, yeah, you don't find any coins.
With
Okay,
now
let's
that Beast-
break things.
now that Beast had a second to kind of put 2 and 2 together, her eyes just kind of start bugging out of her head a little bit. She's like, did he just leave really quickly, like he was trying to run away from this place?
Yes.
And like he bolted, right? Like he was.
Yes.
It wasn't like an emergency. It's not on. You can tell it's not on.
Self-destruct.
Oh, no.
I really wish I didn't go into that globe.
guys, I think we need to find like a control panel, something, or a way potentially out of here. And she'll pull out the blueprints and she'll look. Okay, maybe we need to go over here. With the ladder, can she kind of make her way towards like a control panel if there is one?
Work your way down to where you want to go in this workshop. I also know what you're thinking. Oh yeah, okay, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so I'm looking for like a control panel or next to the big.
So you can get to like the wheel, the giant wheel that he was using to steer, and you can see that there, like it's not on. There's nothing has been activated that you are worried about being activated according to the plans.
Okay, excellent. Phew.
Why don't
Okay,
we
guys.
activate it?
Nothing to worry about. We're just gonna stay here and pretend like everything's fine. But we should probably get out of here soon.
We can probably go into the snow globe and stop whatever Minos is potentially going to do.
I think
Oh,
we're just
wait.
gonna break the snow globe, which is fine. I was thinking we could do it from out here, but I don't have any of the coins.
Wait, he might be safe in there. If it's unbreakable, then they may be safe in there. Okay.
You still
Well, it's a pocket dimension, right?
He's
So-
going to end Pocket Dimension.
you do
We
have
will return to our world.
Sorry.
Oh, we have one of the coins already?
Yeah, you have Gunnar's coin.
Can I
We used
wave it
Gunnar's
over
coin.
the bottom of the snow globe that Minos just went into?
I thought I threw it in the fountain. Did it come back?
Yeah, I don't think we picked it up before we got
Yeah, I don't
sucked
think
out.
so.
No, it was in the fountain.
Well, then no.
Yeah.
You don't have it.
Minos might have one. Oh no, he hucked
No,
it
I
into the
tossed
fountain
it.
as well.
I tossed it.
I
yeah.
appreciate the assist, but I definitely didn't pick it up.
Okay, that's all right. Okay,
Well, we were ejected right after. Isn't that what happened?
Yes.
yeah, I would say you'd still have the coin. I know that sounds like yeah.
If we do have it, or if someone has it, then I'm just gonna try to pop the globe that Minos is in from out here.
Okay. I know this is super lame, and there was a scenario to break it, but because I'm running out of time, I'm going to say, yes, you absolutely break it. I'm sorry, Minos and Rocket, and for those that are playing that can't play through it. But you're
As
back in the workshop.
I just met with like the sister that's running this
Yes.
town, like
You're,
I
like, talking
start
to
to
the sister.
explain. I'm like, oh, it's happening. Okay, bye. I'll come talk to you in a couple weeks.
It
I
is
am
very
really,
it is
really
very
sorry
Minos to
I
dive
just
into
wanna
the
make sure we
thing.
get to that.
V wants to try and climb up to see if she can see the founder through the glass or through the
Yeah.
front of the.
The scene that you actually see through the glass or the turtle's eyes are the town of Oria. So you've landed right outside the town of Oria where you were, except it looks like it has been all but like half demolished. Towering above this area is Might. Her skin is almost completely gray. And a like smaller, more average-looking, green-eyed founder like is yelling up at her as she stomps through the city.
She has grayscale. This problem's gonna take care of itself.
Beatrice.
He seems to be running around, and wherever he goes, he's like pulling up and building up buildings, trying to revive the city. And she'll tear something down, and it seems to be this ongoing ebb and flow of them growing and decreasing in size.
Beatrice, do you know how to control this turtle?
I think so. Yes. I do know how to do this. Here, come over here. You go and press that. Go press that lever. You press that button.
Oh, okay. I push it.
And
Yeah, how big
one's
are we
gonna-
relative to the controls on this turtle?
It's a challenge, but you guys like MacGyver your way through it. You got an artificer, you got a bard who's familiar with the plans. You can like hike yourself up to get to the button that's like the size of your head.
This is like bastardized Megazord here.
If
Like,
you know how
we've
to
got
control this, Beatrice, then can you put the founder and Might in one of the snow globes?
When you check, you'll notice that there was a possibility to launch, but there are no more globes. They were specifically 3 because he designed 3 cities to protect. So there is no stock in that. There is stock of other globes that you have on your list. But
Oh, if
there
only
are
somebody
no-
else was making a snow globe.
I
If
don't see
only.
any other. I don't see any other globes per se, Jen. I do see, like the one that my nose hit. The fin kind of flailed forward, and
I think it's labeled as
know
it's like
there's
first
almost-
action, like launch containment orb.
yes.
That's the only orb that you have.
Okay, so we have none left.
Dang. So what are we
I
gonna
have
do?
a-
There's people down there. Both Might and the founder might hurt them.
You're on the ground. That's how he left the turtle. Is the turtle?
Oh, the
landed.
turt's on the ground. Oh, nice.
Yeah, we can just walk
okay.
it.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
He didn't like skydive out.
Yeah.
Here's a
Like
crazy
Daredevil
thought.
too.
Here's a crazy thought. What if we try and evacuate the city? Make sure everyone gets out. Park this sucker right in the middle, and then just blow it up. Because it's, according to this, its size is really fucking huge. And
I
maybe
tried
we can-
evacuating people from buildings that were collapsing, and no one seemed very happy about it.
Well,
Frankly, I think the populace is all just kind of busy with their own thing.
guys, counter proposal. Why don't we take this giant flying turtle and leave? And we
I
can
like
just
this plan.
and we can go elsewhere.
But what
and
about
then
the
we have it
people
all-
of this town?
Is there a loudspeaker? Can we just yell at them to leave?
Let me check.
Oliver, there's no way to reverse the pact once you make it? Do you know?
Well, you need to find the last fountain and return the coin.
Where's that?
Why don't we just send all of the people to the town that we were in last month? It seemed like they were very welcoming to some outsiders.
The towns would be
Oh,
fine
you mean-
if the
oh, you
founder
mean-
just
oh.
wasn't around.
Oakenvale
You mean
or
the Grove.
Okay, or the Grove.
The Grove.
You want to go send them to the Grove? Oh boy,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I think it would be funny.
Need I remind all of you that Agatha is still there?
Didn't we kill her?
No.
That feels like something I would definitely have done.
I think we stopped you. Well, I wasn't there, but I think they stopped you.
What if we put him in his own little self-containment?
Why don't we just break? Do we know where? Like, we're in the town, right? We can find the coin and return it, and that would break the pact.
We
All
have
of the
the
towns
coin.
have been released. Or like the snow globes that were on his shelf have been broken. They still exist. The only thing that you kind of see happening now is that as the city gets destroyed, might grows, and Archibald decreases in size, and as
So
he increases, etc., etc.
So let me clarify something because I'm really confused. The pact that was made with the fountains was related to their encasement?
No, they're powers that he got. He got the power
Yeah.
of immortality, and the cost of that was that might got created as his balance. So the more cities he has, the bigger and crazier he is.
So
But
this
Might
is why I'm
eats.
confused why the pact is still in effect, because weren't all 3 returned?
Yeah, but the pact was still in effect before they were put in the snow globes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The snow globe is like founder magic.
It's
not...
the coins that Frankie means returned.
That's what I'm
right?
talking about.
Yeah.
The coins and
Yeah.
the fountains. I thought those were the locus of the pact.
Not that the cities came back, but we put back all the coins.
I think
to
the cities
NDP.
are independent. I think
No,
it's
but the
literally
pact relates to the pact was made, which gave him these powers,
Mhm.
and if we returned the coins, the powers should be gone.
But we haven't returned the coins.
Didn't we?
do we have to go to the other?
We use the coins to break snow globes. We haven't done anything with them vis-a-vis pact.
No, but
I
returning
have.
yeah, 2 people did. Returning the coin to the fountain should revoke the pact.
So the coin returned, the gift is spurned was the dialect. It doesn't say returned. It doesn't say broken. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
the gift
okay.
is spurned.
Okay, so if that means that the founder gave a coin, and then if we give the coin back to the founder, then he didn't make the pact anymore.
That
We should give the
weirdly
coin back
makes
to the
sense.
founder. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah. No, just kidding.
like the gypsy and Drag Me to Hell.
Exactly. That's what mine
A
was
button.
thinking. The gypsy
But then
from
we
Drag
need
Me
to return
Hell.
3 coins? Do we have 3 coins?
No, we have to return the founder's coin back to the founder. Kuner has it.
We could fly this thing over to the other cities to get them if we need them.
Wait. How? Okay, so I need to clarify another fact. How many coins have there been that have been thrown in fountains? 1 or 3?
You guys have access to.
2.
There's one that you got in the leg.
Yeah.
One that you saw in the hand of the guy who was
In
at
the
the glass
glass
part. And then
Okay.
the one that you guys have that has might and
The founder.
So we have
the
3.
founder on it.
Could we go bring these back to him?
I don't know
mean,
how
he's
you
a little-
plan on doing that.
He's a little preoccupied.
I mean, I can have another shot at getting him to take it, but the thing is we have to break him and Might up somehow.
Yeah, I don't think he would take it willingly. You know, lose his
Exactly,
power.
willingly.
What if I just stick it in his pocket?
Mm.
I mean, we can try, but I can also provide a suggestion if it might work, maybe.
I could.
Yeah,
I could
go
also,
for it. What's
I
your
could
idea?
command. I could command him too.
I think he means cast suggestion. Right?
No, he's being a poo. Sorry, what did you say, Evan?
I was gonna say I could pass command as well.
Can that potentially stop Might long enough for me to get a suggestion in?
I just meant I could actually cause the founder to do
Take the
something
coin.
if I can word it right.
Command can actually cause an action?
Yeah,
This has changed much since 3.5. Before it could be like drop.
Yeah, but it could be one word like accept
or take, yeah.
or take. Yeah.
Take.
Approach,
Grovel.
drop, flee, grovel, halt.
Those are examples.
Well, those are
Oh,
yeah,
That's
those
not
are
all
typical.
you can do. Those are examples.
If you
It's-
flavor
okay.
it right, you could like
Take is
groveling could be
perfect,
like
yeah.
groveling could be like this or take or
Yeah, take.
totally.
Yeah, if it works, yeah.
Okay, well, we gotta get close and not get hurt. Can you fly
Yeah,
this
we
thing,
get more-
Beatrice?
I can try. Maybe
It might be safer to just walk.
Yeah, you can try, but I'm not gonna be in it when you try.
Rocket, come on up here. I think I feel like you've got a better knack for this sort of thing. I'll show you what I know.
Yeah, I'll try with you.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you're going to try
walk.
quiet. And the rest of you are
I guess we're heading
exiting the
towards him
turtle.
on foot.
okay.
Bracing for inevitable failure.
So for those on foot, how do you feel? I know we're kind of coming up to the end. Do you feel like entering a little bit of initiative, or do you just want to try to roleplay the whole thing?
We can
Well, do we
initiative.
have
It's the
We had
last
extra
part,
time
right?
in the last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let's end this
So-
properly. We have time. Everyone will stay later.
Wow, properly. It's a little judgmental.
I
Can
was,
roleplay
not
properly.
rushed. Not rushed.
I have rushed a lot, and I'm really, really sorry. But where can I put? How do I do the join it again? I did write it down, but I.
Exclamation point in it begin.
Uh-huh. Oh, I should do battle music.
Did that work?
Yes, it did.
It sure did.
And then exclamation in it join for everyone else.
I'm so slow.
You're thinking. You're
Rocket?
considering what to do.
Yeah, I don't know how to talk to him. He's really big and then he's really small.
Works. I'm just doing all
Would
this
Rocket have stayed if everyone else was leaving?
Yeah, I would have.
Okay.
Yeah, you asked me to, so I would.
You guys are joining initiative
How
as
do
well,
I-
right? Rocket and
How do I add the?
Beatrice?
I don't think so.
I think we do. We're just not.
You'll join
Yeah,
it so
Rocket
that
and
we'll
me, add your
know.
initiative.
Yeah, so we'll know when you're taking actions.
It's part of why I want to join an initiative is so that I can do both scenes simultaneously. How do I add the monsters?
Exclamation
Yeah.
mark. Yeah, exactly. But so the modifier you would do like +2.
Okay.
And then space, and then a name.
Yeah. Hey, you got same initiative as Minos. I'm so slow.
Did Mike get added?
Makes sense.
No, I don't see it.
I'm really.
So it should
What's
be...
her plus? I can add it in it.
It's 2. It's
Okay.
+2 for might and
Yeah.
+5 for arch. You can just call him arch. 'Cause that's what
Okay.
Mike calls him.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
So the initiative
then
will be
the-
in the pinned of that channel, so you'll see the order.
Okay. Rocket and B, your initiatives are like right at one after the other. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I feel like our job is to try and cause some chaos. See if we can knock Might down a little bit. Does that seem reasonable to you, Rocket?
Yeah, sure. Does this thing have any weapons?
Oh boy. And it's got a lovely headbutt option. It's got a fin slap option.
Would you like me to post the turtle?
Sure, you can just share it to the group. Yeah, let's go and give it a big old bitch slap.
Got so many gifts, sent it away.
Oh, it's really fucking huge.
It is.
I wasn't just blowing smoke. It is really fucking huge.
So you guys are gonna like stay on the ground and move toward the city.
I think we should fly there.
I think we're gonna fly there.
Okay.
It is a flying turtle.
Sure. So you're able to fly up. Currently, it's just kind of might is the largest feature, I guess. Well, I guess she's not as big as the city. So there's the clock tower that's still standing. What are you doing?
We can't. There's nothing really to charge unless the lightning bolt might cause some damage. I think we'll just try and get within bludgeoning range.
Yeah, I think we should headbutt it to try and like hit it and push it away.
Yeah, let's go fuck it
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, let's do it.
So are you flying toward might, or are you flying toward the city, or are you flying toward?
Flying towards Might.
Okay.
Towards might, yeah.
Might is the easier target, so I say you can get there. I'm pretty sure there's an attack roll on there for a headbutt.
Jen, so should Evan and I just counter turns 1 then?
So because you're both maneuvering this flying turtle, I'll say you can each use an action to do a function of the turtle. So if Evan wants to do the headbutt, he can do the headbutt, but then that becomes unavailable to Cass, and Cass, you can do another option. So
I'll do the slap.
Okay.
I'll do the fin slap.
okay, so if you can both roll them.
I was just straight D20s.
Crazy.
Straight D20s, Jen.
Sorry?
The slap is a +4 to hit, and the headbutt, or a +5, and the headbutt is a +2.
Ooh.
Does 20 hit?
It does hit, yes.
14.
14 does not. But you can roll the damage guess for the slap.
Oh, this is the headbutt.
Oh, Cass was the headbutt?
The plus
Yeah.
two
Yeah,
hit.
I'm doing-
the plus
I'm
two
doing the headbutt.
hit. Yeah.
He got too excited with the bitch slap and it didn't work.
4d10 though. That's sweet.
25.
Jesus fuck.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
It's okay.
So this very large knight who's been destructing buildings, you feel like a kind of crumbling of her skin as she takes this hit. She looks frustrated, but she doesn't really seem to phase her. A little bit of her shoulder will like crumble off a little.
There's a moisturizer for that.
Okay. Arch will go. So having seen this destruction, or seeing you take the hit with the turtle, I guess he thinks that you're helping him, so he will raise his arms up, and you know the that wall that you guys saw form on the city, at the very first episode in the road?
Mm-hmm.
So a building will start to kind of build itself in the area in front of him very slowly. And as that happens, he'll start to grow and Might will start to shrink. And they're kind of looking like they might be a bit level. Each of them are about 10 feet tall right now.
That's nothing.
They're both even. It's perfect. I mean, our movement and action we're pretty much done. So I'm done at least.
Okay.
Thing.
Ironjaw.
Yeah, I can run faster than everyone else, so I will take the coins and I'll try to get them into Archibald's hands. If people will give them to me.
If I have one, I would give it to you.
Yeah, that's our plan.
Yep. So I'll run ahead. I have my cunning action that I can use to dash while I'm running, so I'm just gonna speed my way towards Archibald.
Ooh.
So you're running toward him, and his hands are up in the air as he's summoning this building. When you get into melee range, he will, I guess, kind of be taken aback at what you're trying to do. And underneath him, he'll build up a tower. And so he'll fly himself up, standing on like a column, a pedestal that's like 10 feet up.
Can I jump for it?
Sure, go for it.
All right.
Roll, I guess this is kind of like an unarmed attack against him. Or a sleight of hand if you are trying to just slip
Ooh,
it in the pocket, as you said.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, actually, with sleight of hand.
Never give him the option of sleight of hand.
Ooh.
That's why. That's why.
Sure, I'll say that like he doesn't even make it on the podium. He's torn down, and you get the coins in his jacket pocket. Or I guess, how are you trying to do it? You described to me where you're putting
Yeah, so that's the idea. Is I'd be trying to sneak it into his hand if I can, but if I'm like behind him or whatever, then yeah, like a pocket in the robes or something of the sort.
Okay. I'll say his hands were outstretched, so it probably would have slid off if you went for his hands, because he was kind of summoning the structure up. But you can slide it in this pocket, and he will panic. He'll be like, "What do you think you're doing?" and toss his robe off to the ground.
Oh shit.
Okay. Oliver.
How far am I from him?
How far are you from him?
Yeah.
You could get to him in a movement. He's kind of on the edge of this city that is like smoking and being destroyed and on fire.
Okay. I'm gonna go there, and then he can hear me perfectly fine, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try again. Give me a wisdom save.
Ooh, suggestion. Put your robe back on. Oh shit.
I think he's okay. He knows better.
Apparently, yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Who's next? Okay, Might. So something interesting might happen here. In this moment, both Might and Arch will scream.
Oh.
The coin that was in the pocket will start to kind of emit a hum, and they will look at each other and say, let's put our differences aside. We must deal with this first.
Oh.
Might's action. I volunteer to roll a d6 because she's going to eat a building and it's going to depend on what you roll. And here's the list. Just so to add a little bit of fun randomness to this, because this will determine.
I rarely put the words fun
Not
and
the town
randomness
hall.
together.
So these are just the buildings that you kind of know about-ish. So these are her main targets. So if a volunteer can roll a d6.
Gunnar
I've
did. He
already
rolled a
done.
1.
Okay, oh, the town hall. That's all you shouted, not the town hall. This
Yep.
all makes sense. So Might will rip off the top of this town hall, pull out a marble column, and like stuff it down her gullet. She increases immensely, lifts it off Archibald to get him out of the way, and her skin goes completely marble as she looks down at you, this marble goddess ready to beat you. But that's her full turn. So who's next? Minos.
Didn't get all that time to prepare.
Okay, Gunnar. I think the best thing I can do with all these buildings being built is that you can run up them really easily. And so Minos is going to slap Gunnar on the back and is going to cast Spider Climb on him. So now you can climb any walls just like they were horizontal terrain. And Minos is going to shout at the Everbrand, the founder. And he's going to say, "Oh, look what you're doing. Look what you're doing to your town. And she just ate the town hall. There was a chance that she ate your granddaughter."
Actually, as you say that, Sylvia herself will come out.
Okay, never mind.
She'll out of the wreckage. She'll be pulling herself out, injured, damaged, and she'll be like, "What are you doing? Is that Grandpappy?" And he will start to waver. So Rocket and B, he looks uneasy about this for sure.
Okay, Gunnar's after me, just so you know.
Sorry, you didn't actually do an action, right?
I did. I cast Spider Climb
Spider
on
Climb.
Gunnar,
Okay.
which is an action.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm done my turn.
Gunnar.
So our problem is we want the coins on the founder.
We
Yes?
need him to accept
Yes.
his coin back.
and to hang on to it.
So Gunnar wants to. Okay, this is my grand vision. I'm taking you to a macro level, and then we can break it down from there. He wants to get to the founder, grab him by the throat, and force the coins down his gullet, to borrow your words,
Oh.
into his body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Force feed him the coins.
Got it.
So he would like to do as many steps as possible towards that vision on this turn. I'm not sure how many it will take between moving and grabbing the coins and then grappling the founder and all
You
this.
grab as you move, so that's a good thing at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the founder was lifted up by Might out of the way, but you do have the climb. So I'm just gonna say you can get to him because you can climb up to that height.
Okay.
Minos. When you get there, I think this needs to be a competition.
Mhm.
Sure.
So, I guess it would be a strength competition to kind of wrestle.
Contested strength checks. Ooh,
Is
you have
that
advantage.
is that an ability check?
You're in a turtle.
Yes, money.
But the turtle probably be within 60 feet because we just bitch slapped Might and Might pulled the founder up towards him or towards her.
So Gunnar, you have to do a strength check with advantage.
Against a result of a 1.
Exclamation mark check space. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
I'm just assuming.
19
So
versus
I-
1.
So the success is the coins are definitely in his mouth. To get him to swallow, you'll have to maintain this for one more turn, which means the
Understood.
next turn will do the chance for him to escape, and if he can't escape, he will swallow the coins.
Do an animal handling. Stroke his throat.
I was gonna plug his nose.
It's not that you're plugging his nose or something to try to
Yeah.
get him to swallow, but you'll have to maintain that for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
turn.
yeah, of course.
Lubricate
of
the
course.
coin, spit it in
Totally.
his mouth.
I choke him gently.
You
You
like
just
that?
twist his
That
neck,
feels
you're
good?
like, there,
Yeah.
coin's yours.
Now call me daddy.
Oh gosh.
So I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Rocket and Bee and the turtle. You've witnessed might kind of grow into this marble creature, and I'll let you determine how much of that ground action you can see, but what would you like to do?
The
I thought
founder
we could speak
disrobing
pretty
and then
well.
being forcibly fed coins.
Yeah, some very intense S&M foreplay is going on here.
I know what I want to do out of character, but I don't know if I would have made the leap that you're trying to force feed the coins necessarily. Like, I don't
Oh,
know
that
if I would-
Gunnar strangling people again.
I think I probably would have been like, what? What the fuck is she? What's going on there?
What is their plan?
Yeah. You're
Well,
like,
I think. I was gonna say that I think that after I saw like might not take like a lot of damage, I would kind of like go over like the manual again, and when I get to the end and see the last thing that the turtle will do, I'll be like, of course, and I'll go slap the big red button for the
don't
self-destruct.
touch the big red button.
Of
It's
course.
the wrong co-pilot.
You're slapping the self-destruct button?
Among this
am.
group, who was the right co-pilot?
Okay,
Oh.
B,
Oh,
the
dear.
self-destruct button has been hit.
Oh dear.
And there would be fire in her eyes as she pushes it.
It'll do
Yeah.
a fuck ton of damage, I'm sure.
So we
It
have
will.
three. So we have 3 turns to get out of here.
Don't worry, I got this.
Okay. I trust you, Ish. So B will try to attack the. I'll try to attack the marble colossus with the headbutt.
One more headbutt for good measure. Smack. Run away.
It's D20 plus 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on, B. Don't roll like normal.
Actually, that's
15.
pretty good.
Like, it kind of like, the turtle comes up and hits its like little head on the marble, but it doesn't seem to phase her.
Oh.
Oh,
Marble
A
is
little
tough.
taser.
that I
Yeah,
don't
do
like. No, B's gonna yell down and be like, Gunnar, I don't know what you're doing, but I think you're doing fantastic. You just keep going there. And she's gonna try and inspire him. So
Aw.
whatever he is trying to do, she has no idea, but she's gonna try and inspire. And then she's going to try to get off this ship.
Don't worry, I got this. I got this.
Use your ladder.
But do you need me to move, or do you need me to stay here? Like, can I stay put?
Yeah.
Okay, I will stay put. And
Wherever I'm safe, you're safe.
she'll immediately start swelling.
Rocket's long con.
She'll immediately
Been
start
waiting
sweating.
months.
B's gonna sweat, and that'll be the end of her turn.
I take an action to sweat.
Super effective.
Okay, it's Arch's turn, and he's currently being held by Gunnar. So I'll give him a check to try to get out of this. Fortunately, he's in a small state, and that does not do well for his.
So before you say the result, just roll it, but don't tell us what happens yet.
Sure.
Just in case.
So Gunnar, you have
Hey, Jen.
advantage.
So it's contested?
Yeah, let's do contested. I was gonna think of it like a dice check, and I was gonna ask how, like, if you
Yeah,
were
like
a
if you
spellcaster-
if you wanted to break a grapple, it would be a contested check, and I feel like that's kind of similar to what's going on here. So you have advantage, and if you want to, you can use your inspiration.
I roll
after
first,
the
right?
roll. Yeah. Would you
I'm
like to
good.
use inspiration on 20?
Well,
Before
not
you know
versus
the
15.
result of the effect?
I'm
Okay.
gonna hold that back because I might need to do something else.
I'm gonna say that's his turn. He's not gonna be able to act. However, it will be on Gunnar's turn where he's forced to swallow it. So other people can act. Oliver,
I'll cast Witch Bolt on Mike.
go
This
for
is
it.
not the first time Gunnar's held a man struggling against his will.
And
Well,
this
today.
time
Speaking of
everyone's
money.
cheering you on.
While forcing something down his throat.
Oh, jeez.
It never shows up.
Too far. Too far.
Too far.
Yeah, it doesn't like
I'll
witch
just,
bolt.
It thinks you're asking
just-
a question.
I'll just do the hard cast. 22.
Whoa.
22 hits for sure.
Sounds like Pokemon. Oh, it's
Yes,
a
it is.
Hollow Knight.
11.
Ooh, that was solid.
I'm not kind of sure how to exactly describe it, but she shakes off some of the damage. I know that it's not great
Yeah,
flavor.
Oh, okay.
She's clearly taking less, but yes, she took some damage for sure. Okay, and it is her. Now she's a little peeved that people are attacking her, but she is still going to take a marble fist down on Gunnar and Arch. She will
No
not-
touchy. No
She
touch.
does not care who she's hitting here. Does 13 hit your AC?
Speaking to Gunnar, it is a tie, I want to say. Yes, it's a tie. So yes.
Yep.
Mhm,
Yes for a tie.
mhm.
If I do 2 of them, I'm going to hope this works.
I'm going to hope it doesn't.
So collectively, you will take. Oh shit! Maybe. Oh, it's not supposed to be a D20. It's supposed to be a D10. Why did it roll a
Yeah.
D20 and then a D10?
yeah.
The
Okay,
D20 was
yeah.
your to hit. Your D20 was to hit.
You
Yeah.
take 18 points of damage as this
How much?
fist slams down on you.
18.
And Art.
1 second,
Cool.
Jen. Because Gunnar, you're raging, so you take half damage from that, so you're only taking 9 damage. And then if you want to do anything else, you could.
I do not,
Okay.
because I can't. I already used that. But
Oh,
thank
your
you.
reaction?
Yeah. So 9, you said?
9
I want
damage,
to say
yeah.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Apply
Okay,
changes.
Art, who's beside you, does not seem like he shook off any of this damage. In fact, he is like bleeding from the eyes. Way smaller than you've
Choking
ever
on a
seen him.
coin. Broken and bruised.
You see that muscles tense in reaction to this hit, and he officially swallows the coin.
Yeah.
This could have been
And-
easier if you weren't greedy.
And,
I could reduce the damage he takes,
Oh, gosh.
but I won't do that.
So when that happens, the ground starts to shake. He starts to convulse, as does Mike. The two of them seem to like return to a more standard size, and he vomits up the coin, only to fizzle out into a skeleton, and Mike vanishes from existence. Congratulations! You stand in front of a half-destroyed Aurea, vomit coin at your feet. Turtle's about to self-destruct, so I do still need Cat and me to... What are you up to?
I think
I'll
we
just
should do
look
the
at B. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think we should do the Batman explosion ending.
I'm just gonna look at B and go, I told you not to touch anything. Can I try and deactivate it?
You can try, sure. Roll it. It'll be a hard check to do.
Perfect. Give me what do you want me to do?
I'll say this is your artificer skills again, so just roll a roll with your proficiency. So it's +2, I think. Do
Yeah.
Dex.
He's
Dex?
100% not going to cheer you on.
Intellect.
Yeah.
Proficiency. That
Sorry,
makes more sense.
sorry. Do you say save or check? Check, right?
Intellect check, yeah.
Okay. Damn it.
3.
That one.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you do
Eh, oh.
not. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, what's your proficiency
Um,
bonus? What's your proficiency bonus, Cass? It's 2, right?
2.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
should be 18, just so you know, technically. But if that matters at all, Jen.
I set it to a 20 because I think it would have been a kind of a miracle to the idea of having the self-destruct is that it was a very solid thing. You would need a stroke of genius in order to be able to prevent it.
So
You get
basically,
that for a few more levels.
basically what I see happening is like I'm gonna be like under like the counter, like my face in there trying to like maybe deactivate it. And then I see B like looking out the window, and when she looks back at me, I'll be standing by the door like with goggles on my eyes.
Ready to jump out?
Time to go.
Yep. And I'll just be holding up my hand behind me, like waiting, like trying to like make her like grab my hand.
Oh, she's all into that.
Yes. So
Go fuck
we're
it
just
up.
well, I guess we'll like steer the turtle away a little bit, and then
What you were actually doing is programming the autopilot.
exactly, away from us, and then we'll jump, holding hands.
Yay!
You escape, you fall gracefully to the ground, and above you, in a beautiful firework display, a giant turtle explodes, casting colorful clouds and fire onto the ground, but it was already on fire, so it's fine.
I feel like Rocket would turn back to look at the explosion and be like, "No, honey, we don't look at the explosion."
But yeah, so I'll like cast like fairy fall on us, and by casting that, I'll just like have some hidden parachutes in my bag that'll pop out and will gracefully land. And I'll just be like another successful landing as I take off my
Just,
goggles.
like, white knuckling your hand and just like so much higher this time.
We never look back, darling. We never look back.
I'm alive.
Do we just like casually walk back up to the group while this giant explosion's happening?
In the background.
Yeah.
What did you guys do? We could have
Clearly,
somewhere.
clearly we saved the day. What have you guys been up to?
Oh,
I got the founder to take off his coat.
is the founder still alive? Is he still around?
No,
There's a
didn't he wither?
skeleton.
He's
He
reverted
withered,
to,
right?
Yeah,
Oh.
a
Look at the
skeleton.
skeleton.
Oh.
And
Good old skelly man.
And Might has like shrunk into like she kind of like vanished. She just shrunk into non-existence.
Maybe we should go look at the skeleton.
Minos is gonna go to his granddaughter, the mayor of this town, who was pulling herself out of the rubble, and he'll help her up and try to explain what happened. I don't know if we want to RP it. Just know that it's missing crucial details and is generally nonsensical.
The explanation, okay. So the first thing you'll see is that her head has stopped working. So
Oh
it doesn't
no!
respond
Oh
at
no!
all.
Her mechanical head.
The robot head.
Her is fine, and she'll listen to your explanation and say, "Well, thank you. I think I was that my grandfather? That can't be possible. What?
Yeah, he's
Okay,
been controlling this whole time, but now you and your brothers and your sister can do what you want. You're not stuck here anymore. Sorry about your loss, though.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, so she'll kind of faint. Like she's taken quite a few hits. It seems like we'll kind of like wrap up what's been going on. So the city will start to rebuild itself. You'll notice all of the robotic machines stopped working. With the exception, of course, Cass, of your turtle, because you changed that, and so it's under your control. So the city doesn't really function as it mechanically once did. So they don't feel as much of an inclination to follow the founder as they did. They don't have any remnants of his presence, so they are willing to talk about other options of governance in the city, and Sylvia might be released from her duties if she wishes. You will get paid the 4,000
Yeah, that's
gold
great.
piece. People apologize for accusing you, having seen two giant things fight over their city. They're like, well, clearly wasn't you guys. Thank you for taking care of that.
Yeah, we get
Thank
paid
us
a
with
lot.
money.
Yeah, we got paid the
Lots of
4K,
money.
right? That's what Jen just said.
Sorry?
Yo,
You,
we
she
have-
Yeah, you got the
we got the
4,000.
4,000 reward. Nice.
But it should
4,000.
be.
Successful
I think we should
adventuring.
recount how many party members we have. Now that we're getting our reward. Because the
Unfortunately,
reward was
no,
500
it's
gold per
unavailable
person.
to calculate.
The 1,000 gold.
They're not willing to do that. They set a deal. The deal was technically that you had to deliver might to them, which you didn't do.
she ate the whole town hall.
Yeah,
I don't know
she
what
was
more
definitely
you
here. I don't
wanted.
think it's our fault if you couldn't hang on to it.
It's the word of law in this situation. Like, we agree that you'd fix our problem, and in a way you did, even though our city is pretty destroyed.
It can always be more destroyed.
We're happy with the
Steve,
4,000
again,
gold, though.
I will, if I have time, I will make better cards for you guys, but this is the coin that you guys now have access to. And then for Cass, I might have to adjust this, but here is the turtle that you have. Your mechanical turtle.
Nice.
Holy shit,
Amazing.
that's so detailed.
This one isn't really big though. Really fucking big.
Not yet.
It's not really fucking big. It's the size of like a
Not
little
yet.
True, we
Yeah,
have a coin that can cast enlarge on it already.
Oh my god, I love this.
Reverse engineer it into a bigger thing. This is like just your starting model. It's your test.
The prototype.
Yeah,
You
prototype.
see
Thank
what
you.
it could
That's
be.
what it is.
scale
You
up.
just exploded
Yeah.
it. Like, it's like Granddaddy.
Yeah, so now that it's kind of all you've got paid for the work that you did. They're kind of eager to have you leave. And they're back in this realm. So Peter Post will return and be like, oh, well, this goes, all the effort that I put into readjusting these ship mail routes is now useless. Now that they're back in these normal dimensions. So, but he's back. He's been returned.
Yay.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Peter.
He
So
doesn't get any gold.
Is your boss an angel?
You would know that, I don't think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
he
them
saw-
talk.
He
yeah.
saw him. Yeah.
Oh, right.
We
right,
know
right,
they
right,
talked.
Right, right.
They spoke in Celestial. We just don't
Celestial.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
my
Frankie's so
direct
fucking
boss
possessive
was-
of Celestial.
That was upper management, like way, way up. It's
Are
like
you-
made up of a whole bunch of amazing beings, Infernal and Celestial.
Oh, you also work for this mail system.
That's
Is
what he
this a
said the whole
surprise
time.
to you? I've always worked for the mail system.
I didn't realize you also had dealings with devils. Interesting.
Well, they're in and among the employees. Like, imps work the mail rooms, so do some Celestials.
Why are you
Insert
so
Celestial
racist all the
for
time?
being here.
Yeah.
Devils are people too.
As someone whose soul may or may not be up for bargain at the moment, I'm not thrilled by that.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, you make bad choice.
Jen, any concluding statements for this adventure?
Thank you for sticking it out. So we had to rush to that last episode. I hope everyone had fun. And other than inspiration, I think that's all that we have to cover.
Yeah, so I'm going to just say goodbye to the YouTubers who are watching, and we'll be back in like 2 seconds so that we can talk about how it went and hand out some inspiration. So thank you, YouTube viewers, and if you want in on this like juicy goss, then come watch us live sometime. No, it's not the right screen. This one's the right screen. Bye.
I need to go back to the glassworks and let that poor guy know that I don't need his commission.